Do you want the facts? You can't handle the facts. Yo, 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 what it is, what's poppin', what it do, what's happening, what up, though? Welcome to the BiasedBS PodShow, where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like decaf coffee.
Ugh, who drinks that?
I don't know. I feel like people do drink decaf, and what's the point? What's even the point?
I think it's even more expensive, to be honest with you.
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe it is. I don't know. But anyways, I'm your host, Bret, and this gentleman over here is my co-host and producer, Drew.
Yes, that be me. Let's get into it, man. It's gonna be a good episode.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Dude, did you know, by the way, that 90% of all the world's money is digital? Right now, as it stands, 90% of all the world's money is digital.
Do tell.
So, you got to figure, like, a lot of everything is just numbers on a screen. It's not, a lot of people aren't even using cash anymore. Especially overseas. You got, China's not even using, I don't even think there is a physical form of cash over there. So I could be wrong. But I know, but this is a fact.
So what are those numbers represented by? Like let's say I had 50 grand in my bank account, right? It says it on my bank app or something like that, but it's probably not actually there at the bank, but it's backed by something. You know what I mean?
Well, our money's not backed by gold anymore. So
they say, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but so are you saying that? So is your money even real then? Is money even real anymore?
I mean, technically, but it's like, it's just all numbers. It's just all numbers on a screen, dude.
We're going back to the Stone Age.
Ones and zeros, dude. I'm telling you. And once they make everything digital, like completely no cash, like cash is like outlawed and banned, we're fucked. We are fucked.
You know what would be interesting? I wonder if you could buy in the future, if you'd be able to buy a robot to do your work for you. You know what I mean?
They already have robots that you can buy.
I mean, like, my robot's going to come in for me today and do my job.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like,
yeah.
Could you imagine that kind of future where you just send your robot in
that would
and he just
crazy.
does the work for you?
Right. Like, hey, go drive this forklift for me all day today.
You just program them.
Dude, right?
You just program them to, like, work a forklift.
Right.
And I mean, you might have to drop them off. You might have to give them a ride.
Right? Yeah, I'll take him there.
Your boss is like, hey, where are you going? I dropped my robot off.
Dude's clocking in.
He's clocking in right now. Matter of fact.
And my job though, you need a fingerprint. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, you can. They make things like you could put on a finger to.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you probably
crazy
for sure.
On a different subject, something that's been going crazy, going trending is this new, probably last season of Stranger Things. Have you been getting into it or what?
I'll be honest. My schedule's been all fucked up lately, so I haven't really been watching anything. And I haven't gotten back to the Stranger Things yet. Okay. I did see the entire before they just dropped this new season. Okay. I did see all the episodes before that. So I just
seasons before, okay.
Right. I just didn't see the new season yet. So
well, so yeah, I wore my I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things, so I wore my hoodie for today because I wanted to talk about that because, like I said, this is this last season. There's supposed to be a spin-off coming out, like an animated story, a continuance. And also we're talking about, I think there's already theater plays on the story, you know what I mean? And I think they're going to continue it that way. But a lot of people have been saying they don't like this season for some reason. The last season, all these little surprises that they're throwing out there. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody or for you, but people aren't liking it, but I'm loving it, dude.
Really?
I mean,
okay.
And in case people don't know, they've split it they split this last season into 2 parts. So
I think they did that last time too.
Did they?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they did that last season. The last season that they did, I'm pretty sure they split it up like that too.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, so I mean, if they did, I don't know. But this season, they definitely split it up. 4 episodes that came out end of November, and then you can't watch the rest of the episodes until after Christmas. So, I don't know if you think that's a good method to get people to like,
hell yeah,
get them hooked, and then
for sure, because you've seen all the new season that just came out. You've seen all the episodes already that came out, right?
Yeah.
And are you anticipating on seeing the Packers win? Sorry for spoiling it, fans. We're watching the Packers-Bears game, but so where was I at?
You asked me if I saw the episodes.
Yeah, so
I've seen them.
Yeah, it's definitely a good tactic. I think because
I'm definitely hooked.
Yeah, you're waiting to see him. You want,
but a lot of people are already making their judgments on it like it's already over. Like I don't like. I feel like it's either making people not like it and not care about watching the rest of it, which I'm sure they still will, but it's either making people like it or not like it. Instead of just watching the whole season, you know what I mean, right away or every week or whatever it be. You know, a lot of people are just either saying they don't like it or they like it. You know what I mean? It's causing too many like premature opinions and judgments.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ejaculation, premature ejaculation.
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Unless Millie Bobby Brown has that effect for some of you guys, but
I mean, she might. I don't know.
Someone do some stranger things to her.
Do a couple stranger things.
Some strange free piece of change. No.
Yeah.
But I brought this up because obviously I'm a fan, but I also want to transition into a segment that we haven't done in a while. I don't know if we did it last season, but definitely the season before that. And this one's going to be called Strange Laws. So, in case you guys forgot, strange laws. I'm going to be naming off some laws from states here in the United States, and Brett's going to try to guess where those laws are from. The difference with this season, I'm going to give him some options instead of him just guessing blindly. I'm going to give him a multiple choice, three suggestions to see if he can guess from there.
Hell yeah!
So, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. And I'll give a little bit of backstory and facts on the law to kind of give it a little bit more, make it a little bit more interesting. But all right, your first law is this: no drunk skiing in this state. There's no drunk skiing. Your options are Colorado, California, or Wyoming.
I want to say Colorado because it feels like it's...
Well, all these states have mountains in them. So,
I know.
And probably ski slopes.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and say... Fuck, do I feel like you're trying to steer me away from Colorado? Are you?
Maybe.
Wyoming, final answer.
You got it.
Let's go!
You got it. No fooling you.
All right.
Yeah, dude, you can actually get a DUI on skis, believe it or not. Yeah,
I think you can get a DUI on a lawnmower in
Can
some
you?
states.
Like a ride-on lawnmower?
Yeah, I think
Probably.
so. I think so. Let's check that fact.
I think an OWI would be more appropriate, operating while intoxicated.
Well, you're driving, though. You're driving a...
Do that. Do it again.
Like this.
So, yeah, not just frowned upon. You could actually get cited and arrested the whole 9 yards for basically whatever consequence you would get for drunk driving, you can get on skis.
All right.
In the lovely state of Wyoming. All right, your next one. In this state, you must believe in God to hold office. Your options are Texas, Virginia, or Kentucky.
I want to say Texas so bad. Texas, final answer. No?
You got it correct.
Let's go!
It's not enforceable because it's unconstitutional, but it's still on the books from when it was written in the state constitution. It comes from the Texas Constitution, Article 1.
Do you believe in God?
No.
You heard it here first, everybody. Drew does not believe in God.
We're not going to go down that road just yet.
All right.
But no, this law comes from the Texas Constitution, Article 1, Section 4. The Bill of Rights, it says, no religious test shall ever be required, but no person who denies the existence of a supreme being shall hold any office. So the Constitution literally bans atheists, agnostics, or anyone who denies a supreme being from holding public office. And again, it's not enforceable, but it is in the state constitution.
So you, as an agnostic, could never run for office in the state of Texas, technically.
Technically.
Right.
They're not going to look or pursue or question or interrogate, but
right.
If I were just went out and say, and I don't believe in God, they would
right.
Somebody somewhere that didn't like me would be like, this law right here says you can't, you know what I mean?
What if they told you to put your hand on the Bible?
I don't know why they do that.
Yeah,
is that why they do that?
I don't know.
Dude.
That's kind of weird, though. I don't know.
If you don't believe in God, you're not telling the truth. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? That's basically what they're saying.
It's kind of weird. I don't know.
All right. Next one. In this state, you can't wake a sleeping bear just to get a photo. You can't wake a sleeping bear for a photo. Your options are New York, Minnesota, or Alaska.
I feel like that law should be universal. But
yeah, I just think at some places it's more.
Why would you wake up a bear?
Because let's say you're on a vacation or you're a tourist or you're just going hiking and you're like, oh, I want to get a shot of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know there's a bear in there. You can't wake him up.
Right. Hey, bear! Wake up! What are the options again? It was Alaska, and what were the other two?
New York, Minnesota, and Alaska.
Okay, New York, Minnesota, Alaska. I'm going to say... I'm 2 for 2 already, right?
2 for 2.
Okay. I want to say Alaska. Are there bears in Alaska? There's got to be bears in Alaska.
Yeah, there's grizzly bears, there's polar bears, there's... I don't know.
Final answer, Alaska.
There's no panda bears, but... You are correct.
Let's go, dude. 3 for 3,
3
bro.
for 3. It's about to
I'm
get
better
it.
when you give me the fucking options. That's what she said.
Maybe I need to take away the options for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, people have tried enough for this to become a law. Self-explanatory. I mean, it's dangerous. Don't do it. Don't go peeking your head in the wrong den, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so wait for them to be strolling about to get your photo, if that's what you're on. If you have some sort of death wish, you know what I mean. All right, number 4. Let's see if you can go 4 for 4.
All right, let's do it, dude.
In this state, it is against the law to throw rocks at trains. Also illegal to shoot guns at trains. It's kind of the same law. Your options are Illinois, Idaho, or Wisconsin.
Ooh. No projected missiles at a at a train. Illinois, Wisconsin, and what was the other one?
Idaho.
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 All have trains. I think every state has trains.
Yeah.
So it could literally be any state.
It could be.
What if I was like, your options are any state?
I think... Shit, I'm going to get this one wrong. Fuck, I want to say Idaho. Illinois, final answer.
You are most definitely 100% wrong. I knew I would twist you on this. I knew I would.
It was Wisconsin.
It was
wasn't
Wisconsin.
It? All right. Yeah.
So in the Wisconsin state statutes, it is illegal to throw stones, snowballs, or any other object at a railroad train.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones, balls, dookie balls, anything at anyone riding in a train. It's classified under crimes against public safety and can be treated as a misdemeanor or higher if someone is injured. The law exists because early trains didn't have actual windows. So in the late 1800s and early 1900s, many trains, like, they had open windows, they had really soft glass, wooden frames, and exposed passenger compartments. Like, they didn't, you could literally stick your hand out the window. So when kids would throw rocks at passing trains, rocks would fly in and hit people. There was even a death in Illinois of a kid who threw a rock and it ricocheted off of the train and came back and hit him and killed him.
Damn.
But things like that is what made
That's a shitty way to die.
Yeah. And that was in Illinois. That wasn't even in Wisconsin, but word gets around. So
yeah.
Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house or if you're near a glass train.
And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth, because I'll break your face. Yeah.
All right, last one. You ready for this?
Oh, there's one more?
One more.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. And this one's going to be more of a city.
Okay.
In this city is against the law to have no ugly people on the street.
What?
Your options are Chicago, Tampa Bay, or New Jersey.
Well, it can't be Chicago because there's a bunch of ugly Bears fans on the street.
Hey-o!
Hey! What was the other two?
I'm walking here, and I'm ugly.
What was the other two?
Chicago, Tampa Bay, and New Jersey.
Tampa Bay. I'm going to say... New Jersey.
You're wrong.
Oh, it was Tampa Bay, wasn't it?
No.
It was Chicago?
It is Chicago.
Oh, my God.
Now, this was kind of a trick question because the law was repealed in the 70s, but it was still going on for a long time. And I'm pretty sure there was ugly people in Chicago in the 70s.
There's a ton of ugly people in Chicago.
I've seen evidence. I can pull up some proof.
For sure.
We'll pull up some ugly
Chicago people right here
from 73.
We'll just keep it rolling.
Also known as the city's ugly law, or also known as the law against unsightly or disgusting people, was passed in Chicago in 1881.
Wow.
But repealed in 74. This was a real law, and Chicago had the most well-known version of it, but versions did exist in other cities like San Francisco, New Orleans, Omaha, Denver, Portland, and others. Because after the Civil War and the increase of poverty, the cities wanted to have more of like a higher social and health standards. So they passed a law to put in place so that people they basically
ugly people could live there.
Yeah, basically. So the way it's stated in wording is that any person who is diseased, maimed, mutilated, or deformed as to be an unsightly or disgusting object to appear in public places, parks, or streets. Yeah, so that's basically what they didn't say ugly, but people said it's an ugly because that's what would make.
So they're
you
saying
ugly.
Like deformed people, basically.
Yeah, diseased, deformed, mutilated. If you had a missing arm, you weren't allowed. You know what I mean? Because it just gave off the vision of like disgust and dirty and disease and that kind of thing, which is kind of messed up. I mean, yeah. I mean,
So all you unattractive people in Chicago, be lucky that you're there right now. So.
but yeah, so that was Strange Laws. That was a good one. So
Hell yeah. 60%, not bad. Whatever.
Let us know in the comments what you think of these strange laws, especially this ugly law. And let us know if you lived in Chicago at that time, the 60s and 70s, and if you thought you were ugly.
Yeah, all you ugly Bears fans, let us know. Comment right here. Did you know that AI has been around for like, I don't know the exact parameters of like when AI has been around, but
75 years.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, the U.S. government already admits that AI writes and reads more documents than humans, and people still think that AI is new, and it's not new.
No.
Like,
no.
AI has been around helping out, you know.
Right.
I feel like it's been here for at least 10 years.
AI?
Yeah. Like a form of it anyway. Like a form of AI built into computers that helped people solve problems. Like a calculator is technically AI.
I was going to say, I was going to ask you, like, do you think of calculators?
but that's like a prehistoric form of AI.
But think about when a calculator was invented in, I think, the 60s and the 70s. So it's been, I mean, even in World War II, when, you know, the whole, like, Enigma machine that Alan Turing built, he built a primitive form of a computer that solved algorithms to decode the Enigma machine that the Germans were using in the war. So like that did its own calculations also, and that's what basically spun off the whole computers, and you know that was basically the first computer. So
right.
You can say, in a way, computers have been doing their own thinking since World War II, since the mid 40s.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you want to put it in that perspective, it's been around for 80 plus years.
Yeah. But I mean, like the way it's, you know, advanced and all that,
Right,
like they're talking about like how it reads and writes documents already. Like I'm sure it's already written within the past 10 years. Before the last 5 years, I'm sure it's AI has written, you know, terms and conditions, like agreements and things like that. Like, you know, so
legal papers.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
health findings.
Something that already exists that you can look up, that you can just make it, you know, your own specific form of it. Like it can do that. I mean, but it's writing stories too. So like, but I don't know, I feel like in a way, I feel like taking a collection of things that already exist and making its creativity is not coming from its I feel like true creativity comes from the soul.
Yeah.
And if a computer doesn't have a soul, I feel like true creativity can't come from that. The only way it could ever come up with something that's artistic or creative or new, like something like that, like something artistic, it can't do it. It won't ever be able to do it. Because it's always going to have to copy something
else.
It's
always based off of other people's stuff.
Now, I'm not saying that that's not art, because it is, because we do that now. We can take, you know, pieces of old sampled songs or an idea from a painting that you saw before or a photo or whatever, but and that is art. But the AI can definitely do that, but it's not going to be able to come up with 100% organic, true idea, original idea, like it's without having pieces of something else. You know what I mean? So knowing that though makes me feel good though. Like I know that a computer can't replace the soul,
can't replace the brain,
well,
the human brain. the creativeness of a human brain.
See, and see there, I feel like I disagree with you. I feel like the AI can replace your brain, but it can't replace your heart.
Okay.
And I feel like those are two different things.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Because up here is memory, it's calculation, it's thought, it's logic, but here is intuition, it's it's instincts, it's love, it's empathy, it's all, you know what I mean? Like,
All right, Mr. Rogers, we get it.
but that's I don't know. I guess I've thought about it for a while, and
Yeah.
I mean, knowing all that though makes me feel okay that I don't care if AI sticks around because I know it'll never be as good as a human being.
Right.
So,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Fuck AI. No, I'm just kidding. No, AI is good for some things and not so good for other things, I guess. So, kind of to go along with that, apparently, I feel like this one is not true. This is another fact that I read, but I feel like it's not true that the average person sees over 6,000 ads per day without even realizing it.
Oh, I can believe that.
Like even just looking at stuff, like,
right.
Throughout the day, like moving around, scrolling through your phone, just seeing brands and this and that.
Right. Just seeing a can of soda, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
seeing,
right.
Seeing anything that has a label on it is advertisement. Like,
right.
And I think that's the genius of like advertising. When you're in that marketing and advertising as a career and in the field, when you understand that it's marketing and advertising after they have bought your product, your marketing and advertising. So your product and your design, don't think of it for them to buy it. Think of it even after that. Like, what are they doing after? Like, the people that are seeing it after they bought it. You know what I mean? Like, think of all the people watching this video. I mean, if this can of soda was exposed, how many people would see that? You know what I mean?
Well, it is kind of exposed. People know what it is.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if it was completely shown, it would be advertisement, it'd be real advertising. We may not know much, but one thing we do know is how to make merch with a poop on it. The new designs are in, and of course we still have our classics. It won't last, so get yours as fast as you can. Check out our merch and new releases on our Facebook, BiasedBS. Then email your selection with color, size, and address to biasedbs@gmail.com. That's biasedbs@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting the channel. Now back to the show.
Also, to go along with kind of the whole technology trend I've been talking about, there are more fake social media accounts in the world than real people. Isn't that crazy?
That is interesting.
That is crazy. So next time you're sitting there arguing with somebody online, they're probably not real. So, yeah, just a bot. I called somebody a bot one time because I knew they were fake, a fake person or just a fake account. I just said bot, and I got like a 3-day ban or like a 24-hour ban or something. Like, I couldn't comment
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this was like, I don't know, probably 6 months ago, maybe 7-8 months ago, something like that. But
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
That's
just for saying bot, just because. Yeah, it's weird.
With that being said, though, that's a very harsh thing to say to somebody. Like, I never thought of that. Like, like, I've heard people say robot, calling somebody a robot. You're a freaking robot, dude. Like, but a bot, like, that's like, I don't know. It seems worse.
Is that harsh?
Like, it seems harsher than calling someone a robot, even though it's the same thing.
That's kind of what I thought it meant.
It just hits harder, I think.
Okay.
You fucking bot.
So do they think that was like a slur or like?
I think it is a slur. Well, for a type of person, yeah, it's a slur.
Well, I didn't call him a fat or anything. So.
But
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
what if you were like, you know, I feel like a bot is somebody, like if you were to call like someone who was a kiss ass or something, or followed every rule, and you called them a bot, like fucking bot.
Well, that's different. That's not called. That would be kind of. I feel like that would be out of context. To say
You're saying you're saying a fake person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying like that person's not even a real person. Like you're.
Wow. See, now you just made it sound even worse.
Well, I mean, I can have my opinion. So.
You're not even a real person. You're a bot.
You're not even a real fucking person. Well, when you see, but when you look at their account though, and you see that they only have like 2 friends or like 4 or 5 friends or something, like they don't. And then you look at those people and you kind of do your research a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I do before I call somebody a bot. And I'm pretty sure in that specific instance, that person was definitely a bot.
You know what bothers me? When I see someone's profile and they don't have any photos and they don't have any posts.
Yeah, it's a bot.
No. No, I've like, even on like, okay, so like, let's say I'm selling something on Marketplace, right? And somebody like messages me like, hey, is this available? And you go check out their profile and they don't even like maybe they just use Facebook for Marketplace. Okay. But with that being said, there are real people that have profiles that, and it's okay that they do. There's nothing wrong with if you just want to use but I'm just saying, for me, when I go on someone's profile and they don't have nothing on their profile, but it is their account, like, and they use it, it's weird to me. It's almost, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably just because they don't use it for what other people use it for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just use it for just to contact people or whatever, you know? So.
It's like somebody who doesn't wear shoes, like who walks around barefoot, but still has a bunch of shoes.
Right.
Like, I just don't get, it's like things in the world that just make you think like.
Are you taking shots at Florida guys or what?
Florida man doesn't wear shoes?
Typically not.
I heard it's a health trend. Did you know that? Like walking around with no shoes is a health trend.
What do you mean a health trend?
Yeah, like to walk around barefoot for a significant amount of time, it's supposed to make you feel connected to the earth and make you feel more in touch with, in the moment and more in touch with nature. And But yeah, I've seen this guy. He was doing a bunch of like health trends in 1 month, and one of them was taking off your shoes, going barefoot. So
it's a weird trend.
It's a weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, weird flex, but all right. So yeah, that pisses you off when people don't have Facebook pictures, hey, or social media pictures on there. Just kind of pisses you off.
It doesn't piss me off. It just makes me like look at them sideways, suspect. Like, I don't trust you for some reason.
Right.
If you're afraid to show at least a little bit of yourself, I don't trust you.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. It's kind of weird. That would probably make me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, let's talk about some things that make me mad.
Okay.
This is Bret's Boiling Points.
Bret's Boiling Points. Bret's Boiling Points.
Whoa! Bret's Boiling Points. Yeah, Bret's Boiling Points. This is where I talk about things that get me pretty irritated. Things that grind my gears.
I feel like you got to do this when Boiling Points comes on.
Bret's Boiling Points.
Bret's Boiling Points.
It's pretty catchy.
It is. It's very catchy.
But what do you got though? What pisses you off?
So yeah, one thing I have that's really irritating is when people have a mansion with 6 bedrooms, right?
Okay.
And then you got 20 bathrooms. What are you doing with all them bathrooms? Like, honestly.
I mean, are you over exaggerating, or are you actually?
No, I'm not over exaggerating. This is literally a thing.
You've seen someone with
almost
triple the bathrooms and rooms.
At least, okay, I could be over exaggerating, but at least double the bathrooms of where the rooms are.
Okay.
Like, are you hosting the bathroom Olympics? Like, what are you doing? Like, I
Going
don't
for
get
the
it.
world record.
Right.
Most shit tubes running through my
Right.
house.
Like the house is built for like a diarrhea apocalypse or something. like, like what's going on?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. Why would you do that?
Because I see, okay, especially when I was like looking for houses, like I was having fun and like looking for like some crazy ass houses, you know, that I can't afford. And you see all these houses that have like, you know, even really big houses that have like only 4 to 5 bedrooms still have like 7, 8 bathrooms. Like that's crazy to me. Why do you have more bathrooms than bedrooms? And where are people getting all this like all this copper for the plumbing? What's going on here?
Yeah, that should definitely be regulated.
That's a lot of
They shouldn't have that
bathrooms.
amount of copper. Something needs to be done about
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy. There's a lot of crackheads around. So.
Now, I've been when you said this, I've been thinking about it, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, when you have a really, really big house, let's say you have a big house and you have 5 bedrooms, okay? That's an average number, I guess. I mean, obviously a really, really big mansion might have more, but 5 bedrooms is usually the amount of bedrooms a big house would have.
Right.
Now, let's say you have 15 bathrooms.
Why?
Why?
Why would you have that many bathrooms?
Now, let's take into account that every room has a bathroom, right? But now you got to think of the other rooms that are in that house, right? And how much square feet that house has. There might be a bathroom for the basement, for the bar area in the basement, or the lounge area in the basement. There might be a bar out in the guest house. There might be there might be a bathroom out in the guest house. There might be a bathroom for the chef that has his own little chef kitchen and he can use it. You know what I mean? It's like every extra room has a bathroom. The spa might have a bathroom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then some bathrooms are split up, so they're like more like half baths. You know,
right?
They just have a toilet, and then some will have an actual shower and toilet. So like, you know what I mean? Like, there might be a bathroom right off the kitchen that is just a toilet because you don't need to get ready there. You just need to use the bathroom because going up to your room would be too. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Well, I didn't even think about people having their own bathrooms in their rooms. I didn't even think about that scenario because I don't know. I was never rich, I guess.
Yeah.
I always had to share a bathroom. So,
I think every big $1 million home like that mansion, like every room does typically have their own bathroom.
yeah.
Like even the kids.
I didn't even think of that scenario. But even if, well, yeah, I guess if it's a huge
gym
house,
probably has a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can think of how many extra bathrooms you could have, but then
Right.
there's that number where it's like, where are these bathrooms?
right? Because it's like, you know, half of them bathrooms ain't never even used.
Right. And I've seen
Like-
houses where some kitchens aren't even being used.
Right. And nobody remembers where they are if you got that big of a house.
Right.
It's like, which bathroom should I use?
Right.
I don't know. Nobody ever used that one. I think that one's probably got cobwebs on the shitter. You know? So. But yeah, too many bathrooms. It's fucking weird.
Fucking weird.
Fucking weird. Another thing
From Boston.
from Boston. But yeah, speaking of bathrooms,
Okay.
another thing that pisses me off is when usually it's when I'm at work or it could be at a public place. Usually I don't shit at public places, but when I'm at work, let's say I'm at work and there's a row of stalls. There's at least 8 stalls, a big bathroom, and you got to take a shit. You sit down on the toilet and you know all these other stalls are open, right? But somebody comes in and sits at the one right next to you. That is so weird to me, dude.
So like a row of stalls.
There's
like
a
at
row of
school.
stalls. Yeah.
Like at school, like in a school bathroom, like a
Right.
row of. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And they sit right next.
They sit in the one right next to you. Why do you sit in the one right next to me? There's like 3 more open ones over there that like down that way that you could sit in, but you want to sit in the one right next to me? That's so weird. That happened to me the other day when I was at work.
So what bothers you about it, though?
It's. I feel like
too
it's
close?
Yeah, you're too close, man.
You're too close.
It's an invasion of privacy almost. Not to the fact that, like, you know, I mean, obviously there's a partition there and whatever, but I don't know, man. It's just like he had options, dude. He had options. Why'd you have to sit right next to me?
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to say two things about this because it's funny because I'm going to think maybe that's just how they're thinking because this is kind of how I think. I feel like there's a wall there and I feel like I'm good if they right next to me because the wall's there. But the floor part that the wall doesn't go down to when you can see people's shoes is the part that's awkward to me.
Yeah, because you know that somebody's right there.
And when you leave the bathroom and you're walking out in work or whatever, you know who that person was because you just look at their shoes like, oh, that's dude that chose to sit right next to me, or that's dude that left that shit on the toilet because that's his shoes. Those were his shoes that was there. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Why? I know they probably show the shoe area so they can tell when someone's in there, but that's stupid to me because you could just knock. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just knock. If it's closed, you can't get in and knock. Someone's in there.
Right.
Why do you need to see the shoes of the person that's in there?
Yeah, that's weird.
So, I
Like
mean,
maybe sticking their head under the thing, like.
I think that's just you.
No, not me. Definitely not me. I've seen people do it, dude, and that's fucking weird. That is, yeah, I've seen people do it, dude.
That's crazy.
It's fucking weird, dude. But that's, I feel like that should be basic bathroom etiquette. Just like, you know, leave a space, at least one space.
Right.
You know, if there's that many stalls, dude, because I swear to God, there's at least 8 stalls where I was, dude, and there was. Dude I seen somebody when I walked in at the first stall, so I go all the way to the end stall.
Right.
And because that's, you know, whatever. That's where I wanted to sit.
Right.
I didn't want to sit right next to dude. So you figure this next dude coming in should sit right in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I would do.
It's the same thing with the urinals, dude. Like, why...
Exactly.
They should never
Same
have
scenario.
And I've seen situations where a bathroom would put 2 urinals. Now, I have seen a bathroom that had 2 urinals, but then they had like a little like partition. But I've also seen bathrooms that had 2 urinals and no partition. So you're literally forced to stand right next to somebody that's pissing.
Yeah.
And you got to worry about getting piss on your shoe. You ever see that? You ever see Cheech and Chong where he like pisses on dude's leg?
Yeah.
he like shakes and like zips up his like, and he like pisses around on his leg. Dude doesn't realize it until like after he like. Oh, that was hilarious.
But yeah, now you gotta hear that guy's fucking whole performance he's having next to you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta hear his fucking asshole making noises, and it's just, yeah, it's not good. So that's irritating. Stop doing that. You know who you are. Knock it off.
Another funny scene in a movie with Daddy's Home 2 when I forgot his name, the older comedian, Will Ferrell's dad, and he was like peeing. He was peeing next to some guy, and he like starts looking over at him. He's like, that's a nice watch you got on your wrist. Like, right. He's like, is that a Rolex? What is that? Like, you know, there was like a delayed, like, that's a nice watch you got there. Right. And the dude looks at him and like shakes his head and like, walks away. Like,
that's funny. But last and final boiling point before we get into reeling it in.
Okay.
Is when people jump to conclusions.
Oh God.
Don't you hate that? It's like no questions, no context, just fucking full on beast mode right away.
That's got to be top 5 for me of things that happen in this world that I really hate. But I always forget about it until it happens, and I'm like, fuck, I hate when that happens. Why do you just make up what you think is going on.
And they're usually always wrong. Like, always wrong. But confidently wrong.
I feel like Captain Kirk. What was it? Who plays Captain Kirk?
William Shatner.
William Shatner. I feel like, what is going on? I feel like Captain Kirk right there. No, but what were you saying?
No, I was saying
They
like,
make up what's going on.
Yeah, like they're always wrong usually in most cases.
Yes.
It's like, but they're always like, they're so confident, which is like the worst kind of wrong.
Or are you only mad that is it only you only get angry when they're wrong? But if they made an assumption they were right, you can't really be mad. So do we only get mad when the assumption's wrong?
That's a good point. But usually they are wrong though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So when people,
and I won't let them.
Well, or maybe that's only when I notice that they're jumping to conclusions is when they're wrong. Maybe that's probably what it is.
But
either way.
But the thing is, they don't know they're wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless you tell them.
So don't jump to conclusions because I like to know the facts before I start going off on rants and shit like that. You know what I mean? So,
like if they said, "Well, I bet you stopped at McDonald's on your way home from work or something." Like this assumption, you know what I mean? Like, and you really did, but you don't give them that. You don't tell them like.
But you can't prove it.
What makes you think that?
Right,
you can't make up assumptions about me.
Right.
And then just keep walking. You don't have to say, "You're right, I'm a piece of shit." They shouldn't be making assumptions to begin with.
Right.
Don't think you know what happens when you're not there. Don't do it.
They don't gather their information.
Right.
They just skim
Due
reality.
Diligence. Right.
So is all they do.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Or when someone thinks you're not capable of doing something that they don't have no clue if you are or not. Like, you know what I mean? Like what if before you became a dad, right? If people just assumed that you wouldn't make a good dad. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't seem like the type of person. Like, give me a fucking chance.
Right.
Don't just assume that I'm going to be a shitty dad because of my past.
Yeah. They were probably right though at some point. They probably were, but
they might be right about a specific thing,
right?
But just to overall say that you would be a shitty dad or a parent or whatever is kind of.
I'm not saying anybody's ever called me a shitty dad, no. Especially not to my face, because I will fuck you up. I definitely
didn't say that.
I will fuck you up. You try to call me a shitty dad, bitch.
I definitely didn't say that to your face. You're right. But yeah, so. Stop making assumptions.
Yeah, knock it off. You know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me. So, knock it off.
I never heard that one before.
Yeah, you have. Knock it off. Another boiling point is when people are fucking sarcastic. No, I'm just kidding. All right, what do you say we reel it in, dude?
Let's reel it in.
Let's do it.
While he's reeling it in, as always, make sure you guys head over to our Facebook, BiasedBS. Check out that merch. We are anybody that purchases some merch, we'll be giving away a free koozies. Hey, and if you catch us out in the real world, hit us up for a koozie. We got some.
So hit us up. We got some free koozies for you.
Head over to our Facebook. Check out that merch. You see something you like? Email us at biasedbs@gmail.com. Let us know what you want, what size, what color, where to send it to, and we will do our best to get it to you immediately. Thank you for supporting. Back to the episode.
All right. So here's a couple videos. Boom.
Don't do anything. Leave. You guys need to leave.
We're not allowed to skate here?
Not at all.
Not allowed to skate.
Not at all, bud.
Look.
Oh my God.
Guys.
Just when you thought you seen it all.
Hey, can I get some help?
And then he calls for help. What a pussy, dude.
Yeah. Dude. Where did he even come from?
We're not
came
allowed to
up.
skate
They
here?
probably
Not at
didn't
all.
even
I'll
skate.
call the police.
They did it.
He was just standing.
He
there.
was, dude. He was.
I don't know. We don't know what happened before.
Guys.
Let's see if anybody knows in the comments. He literally didn't skate once. Why does the wizard keep coming?
Look, it says, "Can I get some help?" These guys are like kind of skating.
We're not allowed
Conspiracy
Not
to
at all.
skate.
I'll call the police.
All right. This one's pretty good.
Gross.
I'm gonna puke. It's not funny, Bret. It's so sick. Give me a Zoltan.
She said it's not funny, Bret.
That is probably you. You gross son of a bitch.
Not me. I swear to God, it's not me.
It's not funny,
If it
Bret.
was,
It's
you
so
wouldn't say it
sick.
was
Give
you.
me a Zoltan.
She was like, "Can you get me some Zofran?"
What?
What is Zofran?
Zofran?
What is that?
Isn't that like from the movie Dude, Where's My Car? Zolfran. Zolfran.
Zoltan.
Do not take Zolfran if you are allergic.
What do we got here?
And I told him, like, either you call me back or I'm gone, right? Oh my god!
Oh! Dude, come on.
Oh my, well,
She was like a...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to guess this.
She was like a clay figure.
I'm so done with AI, yo.
And I told
Are you done with AI, yo?
It was like she was like a Barbie doll. Like,
That was funny, dude. That was pretty funny. All right. I fucking discovered this guy. He's pretty funny. So this guy is, I believe he's a comedian, but he says like some off the wall shit. So check this dude out.
My bad, y'all. Just woke up. There's a band off of Hinge and Tinder. I figured we could get some Facebook Marketplace here. It's the first one of the day here. A set of 2 antique cherry wood mirrors for $80. It's pretty huge. I really wanted to get a good deal, so obviously I said, what up, buffalo legs? I'm knuckle deep in an Arby's sandwich, huffing Bionic Green Ultra Super Triple Stuff Ham Leg OG Mark McGuire Game 6 Guantanamo Pepper Runts. Was wondering if you would want to sit on a window and let me throw tomatoes at it. No response yet.
No response.
Just really want to get a good deal here. Next up, I found this Asian box. Now, if you know me, I'm pretty much all about that Asian box. Pretty cool. So obviously I said, ni hao, finna shorty, can I piss in it? Question mark. We did get a response here. She said, if you buy it, do what you want with it. Obviously I spun back with the, how much piss do you think it could fit? Not sure if I believe this, but she says at least 50 gallons of piss.
wow.
Definitely gonna go check this out. Definitely let you guys know how the meetup goes. Next up, this dude was selling a frameless mirror. Not much here. Free toes is crazy. Free grips. We go on here. I did find these 2 large gold ornate antique wooden frame mirrors for $250. She was pretty huge, so obviously I said, what up, finna shorty? I'm greasing my hash stick right now, going bungalow mode with my stink crater. Looking for a big back whalebone to mukbang my nuggets. No response.
Looking for big
yet.
back whalebone to
Think I'm gonna get a pretty good
mukbang
deal
my
here. Last one of the day, found this hot dog rock.
What?
That was pretty cool. Being sold by a Tiffany here. It's pretty cool. So obviously I said, what up, finna rock, bitch? I'm looking to cram this dog rock in my hog shaft. Just wondering what your bottom shekel is so I can get you paid before I start making my balls.
What your bottom shekel is.
No response.
No response.
My bad, y'all.
Oh my god, dude. So yeah, that guy had me rolling the other day. I watched another one of his videos. And he uses the same type of technique, and he does like Tinder ones too, dude. We're definitely gonna do a nice little deep dive.
Like he
on
says,
this
like
guy.
no response, but
You know what? Let's play one more, just because.
My bad, y'all. I just woke up. Figured we get right back
No, these
into
are
it
his
here.
matches on
Next
Hinge.
up, I matched up with a moon. Anyone else seeing a trend with these names here? It's kind of getting ridiculous. Anyway, she said, what's something you think is a red flag of yours, but you think is a green flag? Obviously, I said, a red flag is that I'm usually 13 deep in a Chili's huffing gold tusk caribou piss out of a paper bag looking for a street phlebotomist to hit me with the awooga juice. My shit harder than a calcified sea urchin right now. Currently rubbing calamine lotion on the tip trying to make my ancestors proud.
Dude, you
No
can't-
response.
There's no way I
did send
can
this
read
4
that
minutes
without
ago, so
laughing.
we'll see how that goes.
I almost
matched up with
I started
Lida.
to read that. Like,
Shit's pretty huge.
Dude,
so
he's
obviously
like-
I said,
he's saying-
what up, Finnish Shorty? I'm
It's like
smoking
some
a Rhino
off-the-wall
off a
ass.
I can't
Reynolds
tell if
rack
my
right
eyes
now,
hurt
chasing
or
the
my
dragon,
brain hurts.
staring
reading.
at those goobers.
Yeah, it's a
trying
lot.
To
It's a lot to
theorize
take
the
in.
kinetic energy
She
that
said.
will be
Raw
produced
phallus
by a
friction.
decent conjuncture of raw phallus friction and codependent thermonuclear superconductive mutant baby fluid. Response, she might be at the gym or something.
You
Next
could tell,
up, a
like,
match with
okay,
Faye.
like he's
It's pretty huge, so obviously I said,
can tell he's
what
like
up, ham
not- he's
dog?
acting like he's
I'm looking
just
for a
tired,
slush
like, no
pocket who
response.
can Congo my chicken till
but
I
he's really
pout.
not.
Right,
like,
right.
he's just-
Yeah, he's got it. He's got his own, like, that's like his style.
The response, thought it was
You said,
pretty
what
good.
up, ham dog? I'm
Really
looking
sure
for a
what I'm
slush
doing wrong
pocket.
here. Anyways, moving on. We did get a response here from the message
But
earlier.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to play maybe too much of that guy, but
That's new. I'm gonna have to check him out.
yeah, he's kind of funny actually. So
Maybe we can get him on the show. No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
let's get that
I
guy
feel like
on
that's
here.
something. I feel like that's something.
His name is Christopher Robbins.
I've heard of someone else named Christopher Robbins.
Yeah, the dude from Winnie the Pooh.
No. I'm saying
Oh.
I know. I've heard of another person that has a similar, that same name. Like, which is
Okay.
weird.
Well, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the show today.
Wrap it up. No, I'm just kidding.
Cut it out. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you everybody for smashing that like button right over there. We appreciate you guys commenting. Let us know your favorite part of the show. Let us know some of the boiling points that you might have. Yeah, keep the comments going. Keep them flowing. And make sure you guys are sharing this video on all your favorite social media platforms. And also, if you haven't done, subscribe right there in the bottom right corner. We appreciate that very much. Thank you. And with that being said, remember, guys, this is where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like Yelp reviews.
Yep.
Take care.